in my way? You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the town. Well, I'll hold it against you. It goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board. Yep, Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat mining. Seems like every year the Board's offices get bigger, ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing. A few years before, its sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirtside, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Well, here we are. Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself. Glad to help. All right. You noticed, huh? What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the Board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim it bits off the top and manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the Board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them. It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunship, a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The Board wouldn't do that, would they?
The Board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to open you. But whether you allow that is up to you. It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. So far, anyway. Sure thing. See seeing you. This is it. Security. I can check the departures register to find out which two scholarship shipped in and out there.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering. Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is, not the criminal. Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but two officers. Dreadful, ain't it? Such blatant disregard for order. It's a real problem in the youth these days. It's true enough that he ain't particularly deadly, but the interest on each fine being compounded as they are means he'll be paying with his life insurance. Only way to cover it. Last tip we got pointed toward the back place. You want the reward? Do legwork. You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you. Move along.
Carry on. Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory.
Oi, bem ainda, Felipe. É claro que é
No game. Making my way there. I'll make my way there.
You went an upstairs room?
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time. Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a
particular reason? Did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven, just like store-bought.
I've got a lovely
little throw pillow. Just it's almost time for
today's episode of the
Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me? Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar banged
their noses up at
the void. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, groundbreakers are free. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key.
And they're hard to come
by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the groundbreaker,
as well as earn some bits.
But if you've got qualms, do you know Ed
over in
engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost
Roseway.
And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
You've got an
ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be out to find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will
top bit
for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time we got to meddle in our affairs. Don't forget to come find old
when you're done.
Might want to acquaint yourself with Julie Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief.
She's been trying to get
a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fighting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law for fame.
Someone call me a liar.
What do you want? Anytime, sir.
flavored caramel. Now with 12% more fun.
Funny at the crew.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
And you see this map. On copy with information needed to the capture of living carriage beneath cloud. Report any problems to the local port embassy.
I thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
Junlei, Tennessee. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the comment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting. At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer is just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be taint an ugly driven on Earth.
Critters and such.
Maybe someone on the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate spies. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different. So welcome aboard.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh! Your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Without your moral support.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship that bring to my attention. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts.
And I won't let
Let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those reactors back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive. Reasonable, huh?
That's the best
news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, along a bend,
and a
haven for miscreants now. Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs. That Chief? Well, I didn't expect her to be so tall. And did you see the size of her arms? What? No. Maybe. I don't... It's like somebody reached into my head and held out what I didn't know I wanted. You know how hard it is to find anybody who likes working with tools and a little like Edgewater? I reckon there's places to start. Did you see how everybody on Groundbreaker listens to June May? She's just, here's how to fix it. And we trust her. It's just, she's calm and knows what to do. I wish I was half so confident. Oh, neat! There's that stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
This should be interesting. No one saw me trip over that, right? Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the unreliable? Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches we put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lily.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Save me the work of hunting me down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. Guessing you already know it's a subject, otherwise you wouldn't have come. Not a word. Again, not It's nice to see the unreliable again. A useful ship. I'll go in with my contract. I'd recognize that as that leaky boat of his anyway. They're still at the helm. I don't know how many times I've told how to restore that sense of to pass their seconds. I have a salvage job from someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch. There's always a catch. The
You have a nap to
Stellar Bay.
say the job's yours. Interested?
I got initiative.
He's back on the drop. Gladys at the rescue. If there's anything else, we could have times this. They sing.
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one?
I'm not going anywhere. You can't keep me out of there.
Please make a scene, Dr. Penhill.
I am not making a scene.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Amparo? We could have avoided all this
unpleasantness if you just
let me talk to Jessie in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving yours. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed. Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're afraid of... If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. I'm having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. Did he now? Enough on that man. I swear his late mother be ashamed.
He must be
referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever going to get my service mechanicals at this rate. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, where I'd...
Adventuring type.
You look out there.
This is perfectly safe. I'd rather not die early with infectious disease, Mike. So. The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you believe I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot.
I might have missed a payment.
Payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. so I hold up here to lay low. Oh, Roz, wait, don't gut me anything yet.
Please, talk to Bedford.
Tell him I can pay, a part of it, and I'm a useful person to know. Just ask Ellie. Surely you wouldn't
me before him.
I'm drug and contagious. I just know if I face him, I'm dead. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal.
Or I guess I should say,
Ellie is not, huh? Any word on Jesse? Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. Don't miss it. What the hell's going on? We're in a holding pattern. Hey, Mr. Vicar, do you ever get a little bit homesick for Edgewater? For that ocean steam?
No, I do not.
You're supposed to say yes, and to explain why. I just
Of course you do.
Wow, not even a scratch.
Ah, yes. We have a message from you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not here. Has something happened? You're my favorite freelancer. My dear friend, what devilry is this? Through this miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There are so many arguments we get to have. You were my dearest friend. My only friend. You have this here, you must know. A picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Ah, just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die? No. How ungrateful. That was always Alice's greatest fear, you know. Powered by those feelings. I'm unwonderful. Drop this. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There. I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wonder posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all? That's well, just terrible news. Oh, no. Board will have my life. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? It's personal business, I'm afraid. Mr. Reed, information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's my white whale, I suppose. It's fine, really. It's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please. Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only left she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases. That's not unreasonable.
Yes, it's better than losing your organs, but it doesn't seem.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms of negotiation? You might be surprised, but we'll proceed on the assumption she'll be reasonable. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her business needs. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work? Green light. Good Lord! Who'd want to go to that toxic hellpit? No. No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no. It's best to be clear, I believe. Ask what?
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Riley. At least you finally got your
To square our debt.
That ought to make you smile for once, huh? Nothing makes me happier than being even. Being right.
nice too.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead. You switched my guilt finger. All debts between you and Ellie are clear. The good news came through the wireless. Guess that means I need
You know, right?
Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones.
If you're looking
For a medic, I can work my butt off.
It's like
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in a box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin. You won't be sorry, though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Dr. Kemp, glad you offered to join us. It'll be good to have a sawbones on the crew.
Miracle on the frontier.
Red, you expecting any company? Neighbor, look at this red piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Burning to death is one of the most painful ways to go. Just in case you needed a reason to get us out of this.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain. I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst.
Just like me.
Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew. You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that. Under its skin. This ship is all poison and darkness. Red bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way. Lay it on me, boss. Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead. Rare or medium. What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter? Smell flame? Little flick here got me started on the pyro pad. Fine. He's yours. Give him a good home.
Work smarter, not harder.
Don't worry, Mr. McRed.
We'll treat Mr. Flick extra
Nice on account of he's your friend.
I'll miss my baby pyro, but it beats losing my head. This court needs its king, and I'm one of a kind. Pretty nice you got there. He gave me this lighter. We had a carnal understanding a few years back. She wanted me to have something to remember by. You can come and go in my little kingdom.
Smells kind of like...
This is
hopeless.
Before I wake up.
Are those hibernation pads? And I thought my bunk was small.
She's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
returned, and in one piece. Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shop. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call up its ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight magical infestation.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from
fires.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Stop by when you find your way out of there.
That was a nice warm-up.
My boards are returning to green.
What a weight is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts. But you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your... I've also authorized Doc and Flu to sell you our premium meds. How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it, and I decided,
If you ain't killed
McRed yet? I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there.
With any
With any luck, you can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future. Hey, that's Ada.
Probably another sublight contract haul. With drugs.
And they're just pumping cargo out. Hey there! Got word on the wireless. Your flag's cleared. You're free to... Hope you enjoyed your time on Groundbreaker, the last free port of call in all the colony. We don't need luck. We got June Lake. Bye.
Hey, you got a second? Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. Just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. It's a fine looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me. Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired. Wow. You know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this. I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
Wow, this will be interesting, huh?
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again. This is my favorite room.
Hey, Captain.
Can I get your temperature on something real quick? What?
No.
If it were, I'd be hollering loud enough to wake the dead. So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages? I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. When she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. It's real sweet.
Oh, law.
That's what got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart.
Then this mechanic comes by
and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. In my chest, kinda. I don't know what it's reading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in this physical stuff.
Never have been.
These ways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold. Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better.
I actually had another
message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay. Here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends. I'm thinking... Isabel. Who's Isabel? They were... Close.
Captain. Like
more than friends close. I don't know.
Junlei talked about them
like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? Lost Hope? If you're there, I'm sure things will be okay. I mean, you wouldn't let that happen to me, right? Thanks for asking, by the by. It means something to me, with you. have ideas yourself?
Warning, intruders will be... Oh, it's you. Look at that, Captain. How can I be... Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's disarray and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For Lord's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw. Take care. I require a functioning captain to... We're now reporting about Roseway, Captain.
Can we talk? This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or what got him will be waiting for us. What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town cut up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an opportunity for us. With a lot of these companies, the thrashing you take from your boss is worse than whatever a bunch of marauders will do to you. Doesn't exactly encourage calling for aid when there's a fuck-up. I'm counting on it. Anyway, we might as well take a look out there, see if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
We'll be here, Captain. Over. Slowly.
No security. Not that I'm complaining.